Well, good evening, and it is exciting to be back with SFLm action. Week 7 picking up after a little bit of a hiatus for something known as the SFL. The SFLm is back and better than ever. Cameron Duty with Rochelle Colston, and it's so good to be with you this evening as the Pittsburgh Riverhogs face off against the San Jose Flight. So much to talk about, Rochelle. Teams that have had roster changes. We'll go through all that tonight. But right now, let me just say how excited I am to call a game with you and watch some football in this great league.
Yeah, Pittsburgh and San Jose, like you said, new players. Things have really mixed up a lot, but it should be a good one.
We are very excited, folks, to be here. The first half of the season came and went earlier in 2024. That currently Pittsburgh sitting with a 2-4 record, and San Jose with a 1-5 record after 6 weeks. However, as we said, we will update you on rosters, starting players tonight, people that we expect to make a big impact. And get ready and get set. We are excited to be with you. And like I always like to say, you're not going to go anywhere for the next hour and a half or so. Kickoff is underway. Here we go. Fielded and returned. Going across the 30, still on his feet, takes the hit. San Jose will start at the 34-yard line. Let's introduce you to the San Jose offense, led by quarterback number 15, Isaac Covert, a returning SFLm rookie. In the backfield, he'll have halfback Sam Harrison and fullback Bismarck Wright. The wide receivers, King Alexander and Ezekiel Bear. The tight ends, Rodney Smith and Chris Arthur. And at center, Jasmine Swift. So on first down, we see Covert to throw out of the backfield, which that pass is complete and moving nicely up the field. Bismarck Wright, as we will have a new first down there, Rochelle.
Yeah, great little screen pass. Nice play. Great pickup in the yardage there.
One play, and San Jose has already crossed midfield. Now, showing motion as the tight end, Chris Arthur, moves from right to left. And Covert to throw with plenty of time. Great protection, and he delivers a beautiful pass to the other tight end on the team, Rodney Smith. First down, and the drive continues.
Yeah, and Rodney Smith is a brand new SFLm player. Talk about making an impact in his first game.
Good open field, room to roam, if you will. And we'll say hello to the Pittsburgh defense quickly. Defensive end, P. Fudor. The defensive tackle, Big Snacks. The linebackers, Jasad Grackleflint and Jeff Spicoli. The cornerback, Chad Wolf. And the safety, Zion Waddles and Al Ingram III. First running play of the game as Wright takes it up the middle and gets 3.
This is only the third play of the game, and we're almost into the red zone already.
I remember you and I, Rochelle, one of the first calls we ever did together was an SFLm game. It was a Pittsburgh game, as a matter of fact, Pittsburgh and Bossier City. And quickly, just to state it, expect the unexpected with the SFLm. And I think a quick drive like that, a couple plays already into the red zone, something you sometimes don't expect to see. But here we go, Covert to throw over the middle, swatted away. And a good defensive play that time by Pittsburgh, rising up there. And all of a sudden, it's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, outside linebacker Jasad Grackleflint with a great defensive play there.
Grackleflint is a returning SFLm rookie at 6'3", 249 pounds. And we said they've moved with these. All of a sudden, it's 3rd and 7. Covert throwing deep to the end zone, batted and bounced away out of harm's way. Ingram with the deflection, and it's 4th and 7. I believe Waddles may have been in on that as well.
That Covert's going for payday from the get-go. 2 long passes.
Instead of going
to both knocked down to the ground harmlessly.
Right, and instead of going to pick up the first, they went for the home run shot there towards the end zone, incomplete, and so on to attempt the field goal of 38 yards, and the kick is good. So a 6-play drive, just as we said, it was quick, 44 yards, ends in a field goal. So credit to this Pittsburgh D for stiffening up there towards the end.
Yeah, less than a 2-minute drive. 7 points already on the board.
Cameron Duty here with Rochelle Colston and Cameron Irvine back at SFL headquarters. And as you said, Rochelle, less than 2 minutes have went by in this game, and we've already got some points on the board. San Jose coming out looking good. We said 1-5 the first half of the season. Looking to win some games the second half for sure as Davis brings it back to the 31-yard line. And we'll say hello to the Pittsburgh offense led by quarterback number 12, Marcus Quinn. The two halfbacks, Robert Nemchek and BB Blitz. I'm sure you're familiar with those names. The wide receiving core of Devin Lloyd and Ryan Davis. Also James Jennings and Talia Bobby with that tight end. And the tackle, Kara Cool.
We have two pretty experienced halfbacks on this team.
Indeed, you know, BB Blitz, returning two-way player. Man in motion here for Pittsburgh. Their first drive of this second half of the SFLm season as Quinn wants to throw deep. He goes for the big pass, and it is complete.
Wow.
First down,
Okay.
wow. Yeah, Rochelle, we talked about these players are coming out wanting to hit home runs. Ivy.
Well defended. I mean, couldn't do much better than that, but great catch by the receiver.
As we said, Quinn here with Pittsburgh for this second half of the season. He starts off 1 for 1, looking pretty good. This time, toss play right side. And that goes back to Ivy. So 2 plays to Ivy, one on the ground, 1 through the air, 2-yard gain.
Tackle made by Jad McPherson, 6'2", 245, returning SFLm player.
After this play, we will say hello to that San Jose defense. Quinn throwing, almost intercepted. Whew, that was close, and that was McPherson once more reading the quarterback's eyes like a book.
Yeah, great job of the defense there. Now we have 3rd and long here. Touching another pass.
For San Jose, the defensive lineup is Moss Brooker at defensive end, the linebacking core of Jad McPherson and King McNeely. 2 cornerbacks, Tavius Gordon and Elijah Quick, and 2 safeties, Willie Baines at free safety and Kronk Worthy at strong safety. Quinn to throw across the middle. The pass is complete. Doing a beautiful job of just placing that so perfectly for Ryan Davis to catch it and extend this drive.
And nice play indeed, and both of these offenses are coming out on fire.
See pressure coming around the edge and not able to get home. Quinn able to recognize that as well and delivers a beautiful pass. So these 2 quarterbacks right now, gunslingers in the first 3 minutes of SFLm action. Quinn to throw. Plenty of time. Throw short. Pass is complete to Devin Lloyd for a 7-yard gain.
Like I said, both of these offenses are, moving the ball really well. These defenses need to figure it out.
On 2nd and 3, they line up in the I, and that is a man in motion. That is Talia Bobby, or should I say a woman in motion in this case. To the left of your screen. But it's a handoff. And, getting close to the first down marker was Robert Nemchek, but he's going to be stopped just short. Good defensive play by San Jose.
Let's see if they can, break the thing and actually get 7 points instead of settling for a field goal here. 3rd and short, you have 2 halfbacks, expect to see a run.
Again, lined up in the I, 3rd and 1. Pittsburgh, they're going to run it right down San Jose's throat. They will, and it's going to be close. Disappearing into the pile was BB Blitz, but BB comes out on the other side with a first down. That was tougher than maybe what we had anticipated.
Yeah, definitely a little bit tougher than I thought it was going to be.
But nevertheless, Pittsburgh now they're out to prove something. We've seen San Jose move right down the field early on. They did get stalled there in the red zone. Pittsburgh, though, look at this. They found the run game all of a sudden and tossing it right side to Nemchek. A good chunk and ever so close to the goal line.
And I expect them to see more runs here. You're 2nd and goal. I would not throw it.
Well, now that they have found this rushing attack in the last couple of plays, if it's not broke, don't fix it, as they say.
And they're a heavy set, so here we go.
Handoff once more. Oh, bouncing off of a defender was BB Blitz, but nowhere to go, and the defense able to snuff that one out. A great defensive effort by the Flight.
You come up with a big tackle for a loss there, pushing it back to the 5-yard line. And third and goal, and you have passing play here.
Yeah, 2 receivers on either side of quarterback Marcus Quinn. Man in motion. Keep an eye on number 15, Ivy. He has already been busy this evening. Quinn to the end zone, touchdown. He finds Devin Lloyd, and Pittsburgh comes away with their first touchdown of this early portion of Week 7.
So far we had 2 drives, 2 scores. Lots of action going on here offensively.
And what more can you say? We get an opportunity to look at the replay. Marcus Quinn, again, just great timing on that pass, too, delivering it perfectly as the receiver is able to turn his body. And so Pittsburgh goes on top. And as I was saying, early in this second half of the SFLm season, and Pittsburgh's offense coming out looking really good. The extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead now for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, like you say, if you're looking for offense, so far we have it.
You have come to the right place on a Halloween Eve, if you will. So happy Halloween to anybody planning to celebrate. Maybe you're going to go dressed as your favorite SFL or SFLm player tomorrow. That might be pretty fun. Now, a good return here for San Jose as it's brought back out to the 31-yard line by Murphy. And we'll see what they can do. Obviously, for them, it's going to be a challenge to get the football in the end zone. If we look at stats, they've got really good rushing yards per game with 108. Receiving yards per game is 197. However, where they have struggled is turning those big yardage plays into points.
Haven't seen any short passes yet. Let's see if they actually settle down and start going for just dink and dank down the field.
1st and 10. Covert with a textbook handoff to Harrison, and he gets 5. Talking about those points, Rochelle, in the last couple of games for San Jose, 10 points was all they were able to put up against Lexington. They were able to put 24 up against Albuquerque, though that was a loss as well. So it's something that this team has wanted to generate more of, more points on the board, more touchdowns instead of field goals, as Wright moves for the first down.
Mike Kelly, they come out here, they're slowing down their game a little bit. They're using their run game instead of doing these long passes. So you need to eat up some clock and settle your team down.
So what seemed like a very, I guess you wouldn't even say slow, but a very eventful first 2 minutes, though, and time has now begun to tick away in this first quarter. And what a nice shot down the field to Alexander, King Alexander, and Covert had to stand in there knowing he was going to take a hit on that one, Rochelle.
Last season, Alexander played for Philly. He moved over to San Jose this season.
And that's a point that we do want to bring up in this broadcast is the first half of the season that you've seen May through June. Different lineups now. Same colors, same uniforms, but different players. Obviously some recurring, some coming back, but new players into these folds as well. Something to get you updated on. Covert now to throw. He had his man just a little off the mark. And again, good defensive play that time by Pittsburgh. Able to deflect the pass, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, Chris Elter had it in his hands. He should have came down with that one.
Well, he sure did. Again, San Jose in Pittsburgh territory. Play clock down to 10, and he snaps the ball. Quick drop back and complete. It's a good chunk of yardage there. That's going to make this 3rd down much more manageable, and a good reception by Alexander.
Yeah, Covert just took what the defense gave him that time, becoming 7 yards on 2nd down. 3rd and 3, your playbook's wide open.
We'd rather see that, wouldn't we, as opposed to someone just trying to force it downfield and cause a turnover. Tight end Rodney Smith in motion, moving from left to right. And they keep it on the ground, and a good choice. Going to Harrison for the 1st down.
Very good run by Harrison. Surprised they came out with the run game there, but they moved the chain, so good progress.
San Jose just outside of the 20-yard line here. Closing in on 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. The carry to right, and he will get, they're going to spot him at 1, 2nd and 9. That was Spicoli on the tackle.
See if they can come up with a big touchdown here. They're now in the red zone.
Hand off to Harrison once more. Right now it looks like Sam Harrison is able to get the better traction and more yards per carry.
Yeah, definitely right now. And so you got 2 really good halfbacks on this team. I think they would use the run game a lot more.
But forced to try to maneuver around the 3rd and 3 here is the San Jose flight as they send tight end Smith in motion. To the bottom of your screen, you'll see him settle in, but they keep it on the ground. A stiff arm, and Bismarck going to be able to just fight hard for that one. I mean, that was a tough, gutsy run that looked like it was doomed from the beginning, but he made something out of it.
He's not very big fullback. He's only 6 foot tall and 225 pounds, but he's getting the job done out there with a big stiff arm at the end.
Well, he sure is. San Jose looking for some more points. They'd love a touchdown. They're in the inside the 9-yard line here. On a 1st and goal, less than a minute to play in this opening quarter of this game. Throwing to the end zone, the pass complete just short of the end zone, but a good pickup and a smart play with the reception made by Alexander. Again, just taking what the defense gives you, but chipping away at that deficit there, getting close to the goal line here, Rochelle.
Yeah, definitely. Now it's time to use your backs here once again. And the box is definitely stacked by Pittsburgh.
Taking it, going, walking in. Yeah, completely untouched is Bismarck Wright. And that is the type of response we were talking about that San Jose really wanted to come back down the field and show this Pittsburgh team that they could get into the end zone. And like as we said, untouched, walking in is Bismarck Wright.
A great job by the O-line creating that big hole for him to just waltz into the end zone. And San Jose has responded.
We've got a good one here, folks. Late night SFL action, SFLm action. Extra point is good. San Jose leads by 3 now. 11 plays, 70 yards for a 4-minute and 2-second time of possession. Interesting because on the first drive we seen them get down the field in about 3 plays. This one took a little bit longer.
I think the first drive was like 1 minute and 45 seconds. It was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, as we said, the first 2 minutes of this first quarter, a lot happened. I mean, pretty much, 2 drives were completed in that amount of time. Since then, taking a little bit longer to complete drives. And all of a sudden, Pittsburgh staying alive on this kick return. A great job by Ryan Davis, who cut right side there and just really turned on the Jets. I didn't know if they were going to be able to catch him.
Yeah, Ryan Davis is a new dev player coming in from the SFL.
I like that cut he did.
Great blocking.
Yeah. Blocking indeed, and of course good awareness there of when to put those little shifty moves to use. The fun part about the SFLm, folks, is these young players that we get to know, we get to be introduced to, and then in a couple of seasons or however long it may take soon, we may be watching them in the SFL and we can say, hey, I knew him when. First down, Quinn to throw, going for it all off the hands of his intended target. And that was close. I thought he had it, but just off his hands.
And Pittsburgh's wasted no time. They came out gunslinging again.
Now you got to enjoy that. We take a look at the first 6 games of the season for Pittsburgh. 2 wins, 4 losses. They ended the first half of the season on a high note, beating Albuquerque 37-21, giving them some momentum here. All right, and
wow.
To throw across his body and across the middle to where he is completed once again to Devin Lloyd. And really, what more can we say about this Marcus Quinn? Looking like a seasoned pro out here.
I mean, he stayed in the pocket. He felt comfortable. He threw across his body, made a perfect pass and everything.
But a great touch on his passes thus far. And just like that, quarter number 1 is in the books. San Jose leads Pittsburgh 10-7. You're watching the SFLm on YouTube.
Quick first quarter that we've had.
Indeed, camera duty here with Rochelle Colston. Delighted to be with you this evening for this game, which has turned out, if quarter number 1 is any indication, these next 3 are going to be a lot of fun. Now, Quinn to throw again, intercepted. No. The first mistake we have seen this entire night out of Marcus Quinn, and that's Tavius Gordon, a returning SFL reinforcement, who makes the big play.
And that time, that cornerback was just in a perfect position, kept his eyes on the quarterback, and just made a great play on the ball.
So is it presumptuous to say that Quinn was maybe getting a little too comfortable?
I think so.
Seemed as if the run was kind of getting a little bit abandoned there, and they were getting very pass heavy. But they'll ask for their defense to make a stop here as San Jose takes over on offense. And again on the carry and getting good traction is Sam Harrison, a 6-yard gain on first down.
And that time, Bismarck Ray was in there to block for him. And just 6 yards on a first down is really good. It's a really good run.
2nd and 4 now for this San Jose flight. Running play coming up. Bismarck gets stuck behind a couple of linemen there who was duking it out. And it was Ingram who comes in with the tackle.
Yeah, Al Ingram, the third's coming from a strong safety spot, making a great open field tackle for no gain.
3rd and 4. If they can't convert here, it'll be the earliest that San Jose has been taken off the field. They've not had a 3 and out yet. Covert to throw, and this drive will continue. Ezekiel Bear with a great reception.
I mean, Marcus Quinn's definitely impressed me so far.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A great job. It's really turned into a shootout, if you will, between both Marcus Quinn and Isaac Covert. Both quarterbacks doing a pretty good job right here.
And Marcus Quinn's a rookie.
And for Covert, 6'2", 220 pounds. He is a returning SFLm rookie as well. Excuse me. And Covert to throw, stands there in the face of pressure, delivers a strike to Chris Arthur, the tight end, for another first down. And let's talk about Isaac Covert there in that moment, Rochelle, because he was staring down one of those Pittsburgh defenders, got really close to getting a hand on him.
And that time, number 83 Chris Arthur just ran the perfect route, put himself in between 2 defenders, and what a rocket by Covert.
Yeah, Covert really, knowing he was probably going to take a shot there, just stood in there and threw the perfect pass. The 2 teams offense heavy right now. That run play, though, going nowhere as Wright is stuffed at the line.
They gave him 1 yard. I thought he was actually at a loss, but they gave him 1 yard forward progress, so what do I know?
Yeah, well, we've shown many times in the past, Rochelle, that we don't know as much as we think on these games. Look at this, though. Oh, the hurdle. Looked like a track and field meet for Sam Harrison. And they're going to give him the touchdown, saying the ball got across the pylon there, and San Jose extends their lead.
Let's see if we see a challenge flag here. At first look, I didn't think he had it, but we'll see.
And look at the fight, the spin move there.
I don't think he got it.
I think he's going to be short, and we will see a challenge by Pittsburgh. And for the first time for this second half of the SFLm season, that's a Retroid challenge. We go under the hood.
I think you'll be 1st and goal on the 1.
I love that hurdle right there. 2 hurdles in that, as a matter of fact. Obviously, Sam Harrison has some track and field experience. But yeah, I think they're going to call that short. So a good call by Pittsburgh to throw the challenge flag. And by doing so, eliminates the touchdown for the moment.
You're on the goal line, Cameron. I mean,
It literally
I,
looks like first than an eyelash.
I give it right back to Harrison and say, put it in. Quarterback sneak? That's possible.
We'll see what they do as Pittsburgh crowding the line here. Handoff, touchdown. Well, that was a good play, making sure to dive forward. This time is Bismarck Wright to finish this drive off. So let's take a look at this replay. This was going to stand.
Definitely seeing that time he just powered his way through the big fullback.
Yeah, no question at all on that one. And good heads up running by Bismarck Wright, knowing that he needed to get just enough for that touchdown, nothing fancy. And after that extra point attempt, it's a 10-point lead by San Jose all of a sudden. Looking really good, and I think there's a confidence that you kind of feel brimming from this young team.
Yeah, Cooper's definitely feeling very confident out there, staying in his pocket, finding his receivers.
Nice kick here. It will be returned. Across the 20 to the 30. And I'm telling you something, though. Ryan Davis, he looks destined to take one of these back tonight. He's certainly coming out with a fire lit under him.
He's coming over from the Nashville team, from the pro side. He's a new dev player.
Getting Pittsburgh some really good field position here. So start from the 31-yard line. Marcus Quinn to throw. Wide open was Davis along the sideline. Brings this one inbounds. 1st and 10. The clock will continue to run.
Both these quarterbacks like to throw.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm like you. It's something to see these two right here going back and forth in the manner that they are. No doubt, defense certainly wins championships, but high-flying passing like this, fun to watch.
Ooh.
Oh, kind of looked like the same pattern that time, except intended for Devin Lloyd, but good defense by San Jose. They weren't going to let that happen twice.
Just the perfect hit, the perfect time to jar the ball loose for sure.
Lining up in the I formation for 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Marcus Quinn. And Quinn to throw. Quick strike, incomplete. And it looked to me like that was kind of off the hands of the intended target there.
I think cornerback Elijah Quick that time just made the perfect timing hit again. Just, no chance.
Third and 10 for Pittsburgh. Davis in motion. Trail by 10. They want to keep this drive alive. Quinn to throw. The pass, complete. Threading the needle. And I think what helped them there was one of the defenders there for San Jose tried to bite on that pass, tried to get that interception, snag it out of the air. Instead, it goes for a 1st down.
Well, I think the defender that went for the play saw the ball. The one that was defending the player had his back to the ball and didn't make a play at all.
Tavius Gordon tried to get the INT on that one, but Devin Lloyd makes the reception, and the drive continues. 1st and 10. Interesting, both of these teams have had 3rd downs where they've had their backs against the wall. And that time, Nemchik just not able to get anything going. Good pursuit by San Jose to bring him down behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see, who was that?
Didn't see it that time either.
Didn't see it, no. But a great job by big number 98 there. Coming around the edge for a 4-yard loss. Devin Lloyd in motion. Keep an eye on him. He's warming up. Quinn to throw. To the end zone. Close, I should say. To the red zone, maybe I should say. But it's incomplete. 3rd and 14. And now they find themselves in a bit of a hole.
Yeah, 3rd and 14. Definitely out of field goal range. Let's look for another long pass.
Two receivers on either side, yeah. Again, Davis in motion. Quinn dropping back, pump fakes, stands in there too long, and he gets completely swallowed up by this San Jose defensive line. A big loss. It's 4th and 21. Pittsburgh's going the wrong direction.
Looks like BB Blitz kind of abandoned his blocking for the quarterback and just ran forward, and the defender get to the quarterback real quick.
Marcus Quinn, we haven't seen many blemishes out of his game thus far tonight, but the interception early and then that pump fake and holding the football for too long, those are two major mistakes. I want to clean that up indeed. A good return here by San Jose, and Murphy gets them out to the 33-yard line.
And these returners are putting on a pretty good show themselves tonight.
Oh, they sure are. You got Davis on one end and then Murphy here.
Did you see the blockers line up in a line to block for him? That was amazing.
Really good tactic there. You can tell they've practiced that during the off season.
They were like, oh, like pretty little line down the field. It's like, okay, that's pretty.
What we're going to call that, the San Jose Brigade. I mean, they literally were just, there's a wall of San Jose players running right side. There's Bismarck, who they're going to give him forward progress to get to 2nd and 8, and we're closing in on halftime. 4:55 and counting in this second quarter.
And good stop by the strong safety Al Ingram III.
So on 2nd and 8, we'll see what Covert and company can do here. Again, with the ground game, and Harrison, this is something that they are getting much more comfortable with as this game progresses. You know, we have seen a lot of passes. We've almost seen Pittsburgh kind of abandon their ground game, but for San Jose, they're getting stronger as this ground game continues to get stronger. Covert to throw, stepping up, almost ran into a defender, delivers a strike. And what more can we say? Rodney Smith, have a day, my friend. Great reception that time along the sidelines, able to bring it in. And I can't wait to see some of this toe tapping action here.
It looked like a very awkward throw from the quarterback. His arm was like in a really weird position, but somehow got the pass up and made the completion.
He thought he had a little more room to run around the outer edge there of the perimeter before he was interrupted. So he literally threw it up and was just hoping that Rodney Smith was down there, and indeed he was. And off to Harrison. Gets 2 before being brought down by Jasad Grackleflint.
Yeah, we've been saying his name quite a few times tonight.
Something else to really pay attention to with this minor league team. You know, you've got the nerves and the excitement of getting out on the football field. Some of these the very first time in SFL action. As Wright, again, not able to get anything going, and the defense of Pittsburgh beginning to step up. But again, you know, a lot of these players now, they're beginning to settle down. We're starting to see some of the true potential here.
And definitely, before Pittsburgh was showing 3 down linemen, they went to the 4. They got a real quick stop. We're back to the 3 down linemen again on defense. Show up some holes up the middle.
Yeah, and 3rd and 7. And Covert to throw out of the backfield, a little screen pass. Not able to turn the corner, not able to cut it upfield is Sam Harrison. And a good job by Zion Waddles, able to make the open field tackle. And I'll tell you something, Rochelle, that's a big, important stop by Pittsburgh. They've not been able to get San Jose off the field much.
Exactly. Now you're only down 10 points. It's still real early in the game. No time to panic. Just wow.
Oh, fair catch was called for, but it's bobbled. And would you believe it? Pittsburgh's defense gets the stop, but the special team's not able to make a play. And San Jose's going to get this football back. Holy Toledo.
You don't see a fair catch bobbled that many times, but we saw it there.
Pittsburgh had them stopped. And now back to the ground game. Harrison, look at him pinballing off of defenders. A gain of 7. And you got to fully expect San Jose to run it right down their throats here and try to take advantage of this incredible opportunity they've been given.
I definitely would not see them abandoning the run game at this point.
And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. A dramatic turn of events. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SFLm on YouTube. We welcome you back for what's sure to be an exciting final 2 minutes of this first half. San Jose and Pittsburgh they played a close game up to this point, but a big mistake by Pittsburgh special teams at the moment could prove costly as San Jose tries to pound this one in. Bismarck getting close. First and goal.
Now you're at the 1, and I wouldn't put the ball in the air for anything. I would just keep pounding it up the middle.
Clock will continue to run, and San Jose lines up.
Look at that box.
Oh, but they'll throw it. They'll throw it on a screen to Harrison, and doing exactly what you said not to do, Rochelle. Now, I will admit that seems to be the pattern when we call these games. They like to do the opposite of us, but that wasn't the right decision there.
Come on, quarterback sneak up the middle. Do something like that.
Trying to get a little cute there with the screen pass out of the backfield. Trying to catch Pittsburgh off guard, but they did a great job of that. Good reading indeed. Back to the more traditional ground game for San Jose. Up and over the pile goes Bismarck right, and San Jose has blew the doors open.
That's number 2 for Bismarck right on the night. Great job by the O-line, creating a little hole, and nice little dive at the end just for show.
Well, at this point in time, these San Jose halfbacks are just trying to outdo one another with their athletic leaps into the end zone. This is nuts. The boys can jump. The snap, the hold is good, and San Jose now leads 24-7. Folks, we want to take a moment to remind you of the SFL convention that's coming up quicker than you think. Headed to Baltimore for the 2025 convention as the league kicks off its 25th anniversary season on July the 10th through the 14th. Join SFL Nation at the rooftop pool of the host hotel, the Hyatt Regency, looking out into Baltimore's Inner Harbor, and revel in the league's first convention on the East Coast. You do not want to miss it. Reserve your room rate now at a special rate at simfl.net. All right. Rochelle, if you're Pittsburgh, you've got a minute to play. You've not had a bad day. You've just had a couple of bad mistakes that have cost you because San Jose has been able to capitalize. What does this team need to do? Obviously, how do they need to respond here?
Well, I think they're going to come out passing for sure. You only have a minute left. You have all 3 timeouts, so I would not run the ball here, but you can't afford to make another mistake either in your own territory this fullback.
Keep it on the ground on this first play to Nemchik, and you almost wonder, is this going to be an indication of them kind of conceding for the first half?
Letting the clock run. No hurry to get to the line, so I would think he's going to run the clock out. Let's get a big play here.
Defensive line shift. The little delayed handoff to Blitz. And the clock continuing to run now.
Yeah, they're in no hurry.
Seconds. Yeah, no hurry indeed. 3rd and 4, looking right now like they just want to run this clock out and regroup at the locker room. But they will go for the pass here. It is incomplete, 4th and 4, so they will have to punt it away. And for what it's worth, San Jose will have a couple of seconds left if they want to try something.
Yeah, I just pin him deep here. Let the clock run out.
Okay, let's put you in the under the coach's hat, Rochelle. I mean, would you have played it, that safe for Pittsburgh?
After the interception, after the botched punt return, maybe.
San Jose will take over at the 37-yard line with 3 seconds to go.
Guess we'll see a Hail Mary.
The way that this offense is firing at the moment, He could very well.
Nope.
Lined up to run to end this first half. It's been an action pass. No. Okay, a screen pass out of the backfield. What does Cameron know? Bismarck Wright gets close to the first down, but more importantly, that brings us to halftime. It's been a fun first half. The last couple of minutes got a little bit topsy-turvy. Pittsburgh finds himself in a hole, trailing San Jose by a score of 24-7. We welcome you into this SFL halftime report. Cameron Duty again here with Rochelle Colston, Cameron Irvine at SFL headquarters. All right, give me your first half thoughts, Rochelle.
Well, San Jose came out, very, very pass heavy. They start using their run game, which has helped them, I think, a lot during the game. And Pittsburgh just made 2 huge mistakes that were very costly.
It really seems as if that is the difference in this game. You had the bobbled punt return that went San Jose's way, and of course the interception. Other than that, these two quarterbacks have played pretty well tonight, talking about Marcus Quinn and Isaac Covert. Bismarck Wright, 3 touchdowns on the night. Rochelle, what kind of adjustments do we see?
Well, both of these defenses need to come out to figure things out, especially their secondaries. I mean, San Jose just passing the ball all over the place.
We welcome you back inside San Jose's beautiful facility. Pittsburgh will get the football to start the second half. And you can bet that they will be looking to put some points on the board quickly to start this third quarter. It's a nice kick into the end zone, but returned. Davis looking to ignite a spark for Pittsburgh here, gets out to the 26.
And both of these, all these returns have been pretty decent.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, both. We talked about the line of San Jose flight men there. That was strategically placed along the sidelines for Rodney Smith as he returned that punt early on. So yeah, both sides have did a great job tonight on special teams.
Look at the protection
all day long for Marcus Quinn.
Wow.
And somehow finds a way to get that to number 17, Devin Lloyd, once more tonight.
And triple coverage of that.
Yeah, I hope we get to see a replay of that. We're going to get to. For one, offensive line, Quinn has all day. And you talk about threading the needle. I mean, how many times we're going to see somebody throw into triple coverage like that?
When I usually see it, it usually ends up in interception, especially if my team's playing.
Rochelle says, I speak from personal experience. It's not good. First and 10 for Queen here. Oh, now, some of those plays that you see. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And take it away, Rochelle. Just talk about how dangerous that was.
Well, whenever you have a receiver behind the cornerback, you have to put it where the cornerback is out of the play. And he was just basically threw right at him.
Those are some of the things. Quinn will have a beautiful pass, and then he'll come right back and almost try to push the needle, if you will. Sometimes a little too much. Good job by the offensive line there, and wide open was his tight end along the edge, and really just not able to deliver that pass to him.
I think he was hit as he was throwing. I'll just to say that.
Yeah, it certainly didn't have the velocity or the strength behind it that some of Quinn's passes have had this entire night. And Pittsburgh, they can't afford to get off the field here. It's 3rd and 10. Need to find a way to convert. Quinn throwing, complete. There is a flag.
Wow.
Devin Lloyd with the reception. We'll see what the call is here.
I'm thinking PI. What?
Yep. Defensive pass interference.
That to be declined. That was a huge pickup in yards. Yeah, there's 25-yard line now.
Tavius Gordon on the call. Got caught red-handed on that pass interference. Caught red-handed. That allows Pittsburgh to get to the red zone.
They're on the 25. Close enough. Ooh.
Oh, bringing the whole half, and Quinn not getting rid of the football. Takes the sack. It's 2nd and 15.
I lost count how many blue jerseys were actually back there, but good gosh.
8 of 11, pretty sure.
There was no getting out of that one.
No,
He broke free of the first one, but then it was like a swarm of blue.
A couple of times tonight, Quinn has held on to that football for a mighty long time. About seen it again, although, what a reception by Ryan Davis. Makes up for that sack and leaps and bounds and a first down for Pittsburgh.
What a beautiful catch. Very athletic. Laying your body out. Know you're going to get hit and still hanging on.
Yeah, because Cronkworthy was ready to lay the smack down on him. And a good job of holding on to the football that time by Ryan Davis. We said that young man, certainly a bright spot for Pittsburgh here, both on special teams and in the wide receiving unit. Now Quinn to throw, good protection, almost intercepted. That was dangerous.
Number 31 did get a hand on it there.
Yeah, he did. And that's the fun thing of the SFLm games. You know, we see brilliance in some of these young players. We also see things that they want to clean up, things that they want to hone in on. So on 2nd and 10, go ahead, Rochelle.
Showing blitz.
We'll see what kind of pressure they decide to bring. Oh, and they do. Yeah, they do. Obliterated. Into the backfield once more goes San Jose, and Kennedy, number 73, slings Marcus Quinn down to the ground.
They got pressure from both sides that time. The linebacker was lined up, and he pass rushed, and he just couldn't block everybody with the O-line.
That choosing to be, the aggressiveness that San Jose is showing here on their defensive front this second half, much more blitz than what we seen the first half. Devin Lloyd going in motion. And Quinn rolling out, throwing. Oh, almost had the reception there. He was going for his intended target, big number 86, but not able to bring him down. It's 4th and 16.
So you're going to drive for the field goal here, I would think, yes.
Yeah, just good effort by Quinn to get the ball down there. Receiver not able to bring it in. And so a 34-yard attempt here for Pittsburgh. The snap and the hold. The kick is good. It's got the distance. And it's a 14-point lead now for San Jose. It's back to a 2-score game for San Jose.
Very good sustained drive. 10 plays. A little over 2 minutes. Just fizzled out at the very end.
So San Jose will get the football for the first time tonight on this second half. A good return here by Simmons up to the 31.
If you're Pittsburgh, you gotta make a big defensive stand here. Not allow San Jose to put any more points on the board.
For San Jose, they can really, obviously 7 minutes left in the third quarter. There's still plenty of time to play, but, they can really increase their chances of winning here if they can go down and score a touchdown on this drive. Make it a 3-score game. That would be tough for this Pittsburgh team to come back from. So their defense now needing to rise to the challenge. Stop this high-flying San Jose offense, which continues to look beautiful. Covert along the sideline. Chris Arthur once more for the first down.
And the San Jose Vikings keeping their foot on the gas pedal here. They're not letting up.
No, they're not. And for Covert, just more great stats on the day. Clock continuing to run. Now under 7 minutes to play in this third quarter of action. San Jose right at midfield. Good time for Covert to look downfield. Pass incomplete. Good coverage by Chad Wolf of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, definitely he's a new SFLm player making his name for himself already in the first game.
That's got to give you so much confidence. Come in your first game, get a big play like that, get your name called. Decide you like the sound of that and you want to do that again. Ezekiel Berry in motion. He's had a quiet night. And Covert to throw off the hands of his intended target. That was going for Althorn. Man, you got to catch that.
Yep, in his hands again and dropped harmlessly to the ground, thinking it's not an interception.
It don't happen often, but Chris Arthur with the drop there. And that brings up 3rd and 10 for San Jose, as we said, right at midfield. Pittsburgh defense wanting to make a stand here. Covert with plenty of time to look deep, and he does. He unloads, and along the sideline, he finds his man, King Alexander, still running, pushed out of bounds after a big gain.
Time King Alexander ran his route in between his own defense, and he was basically just wide open. And a missed tackle to boot. Yeah. Look at that running down the sideline. That's pretty.
It was. How much does that deflate this Pittsburgh defense here?
When you had him on the ropes, you had him 3rd and long, and your secondary just stayed in the zone, waited a little bit too long, didn't play the receivers.
Man in motion here for San Jose. Play clock down to 5. Covert throw across the middle, complete to Arthur. He gets close to the first down. Gain of 9.
Yeah, these 3rd and longs are killing Pittsburgh. They're converting them over and over again.
Second and 1. Bismarck still fighting. Close to the end zone. They'll mark him short of it, but it's a 1st and goal.
And whenever you get within the 5-yard line, Bismarck Wright's been a beast.
As we said, the chances of coming away with the victory in this game increase incredibly if San Jose can make this a 3-score game. Smith goes in motion. And walking in once more, Sam Harrison with the touchdown, and this game slipping away from the Pittsburgh Riverhawks.
And that play just looked too easy. I mean, basically he was untouched. Nobody touched him. Number 32 with a nice little block there, just opened him right up.
For San Jose, a team that the first half of the season went 1-5, looking to pick up their 2nd victory of the season. And again, we talked about, this is different. There are new players on this team that weren't there in the first half. A new way for this SFLm this season that we're doing. And again, some of the talent that we're seeing come out of this San Jose team, they've got a lot of talent. Really impressive.
I mean, Isaac Covert is a returning player, so he had 6 games prior. Coming back in, was basically a veteran now in the SFLm, so he's having an awesome night.
Yeah, indeed. Talk about some of the wide receiving. King Alexander coming over. We mentioned when earlier in the season Ed Williams was here. Devin Lloyd, that name sound familiar? He was at one point.
Familiar.
Yeah, Devin at one point in the first half of the season was there for San Jose. Had 3 touchdowns, but now you see he finds himself on the other sideline for Pittsburgh. So just a small little taste of what this minor league season is all about, developing these players. And literally, the record may show 2-4 and 1-5, but they're basically 0-0 when it comes to some of the new talent here on this team.
Great run there by Robert Nemchek, picking up 8 on the first down.
Absolutely, probably Nemchek's best run of the entire night.
They haven't used their run game a whole lot tonight.
And again, you see Blitz with a carry. That is a surprise, Rochelle, as you mentioned. Not as much run as I would have expected.
I mean, Beaver Bliss is just huge for a running back. He's 6'4" and he's a fullback and playing halfback.
It's a fullback with halfback speed, if you will. Getting the carry that time is Nemchek.
I mean, the difference in those two players, Nemchek and Blitz, is amazing.
Well, it is. You know, tail of the tape, if you will, for Nemchek, 6 foot even, and only 175 pounds. Bismarck, or BB, excuse me, BB Blitz, 6'4", 245 pounds. Nice run by Nemchek, weaving his way through would-be tacklers. It's 3rd and 1.
I mean, you can't miss Blitz in the backfield.
No, you can't at all. It's one of those things, like, you know he's coming at you. You just got to be able to stop him, but therein lies the issue.
Imagine playing cornerback and having that hit you.
Oh, gosh. Look at the difference in size between the fullback and Blitz, who stands behind him.
I know.
Incredible. And Blitz gets the carry, and God bless anybody who took him down. A stiff arm gets across the 30, and that's exactly what we were just talking about, Rochelle.
Elijah Quick is just holding on for dear life as he was throwing down the field.
Like I said, just say your prayers for whoever has to be on the other end of that stiff arm, that they'll be able to get up at the end of it. My goodness. And that is the fun thing about the SFLm. It is obviously, football is a team sport, but there's some individual accolades that you get to celebrate as well with some of these players as they continue to develop and do such a nice job as BB did on that run there. Nemchek turning sideways. He gets 2 before being brought down. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I mean, the run game is really working well for Pittsburgh right now.
Oh, it is. .225 remaining in this 3rd quarter. The ball.
Here he goes.
Blitz breaking tackles. And it just makes you think, man, where was this earlier in the game? Could be a different issue or a different story here.
Yeah, I mean, the first of the game, you're really pass heavy, and you get down, and now you're going to your run game. I'm a little confused by the turnaround and events, but
a big 3rd and inches coming up here inside the red zone. San Jose home crowd comes to their feet. Getting a little louder. Oh,
nice
and
push.
Oh, yeah, a good push at the very end there for Nemchek as he's able to get the 1st down. It looked for a minute as if he was going to be stopped behind the line. Worthy brings him down.
He just kept turning those legs like you're taught.
First and 10. Now we will see a pass play by Quinn to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for his man. Nobody was home.
At least he overthrew it and then threw an interception in the end zone. That had been a disaster.
That's exactly right. Yeah, good awareness there to know that if he didn't have anybody in with a reasonable chance of making a reception, just to throw that one away. That's exactly what we've seen there. 2nd and 10 now. Pressure coming from either side, but he stands in there, delivers a strike. Incomplete, intended for Lloyd. And it's 3rd and 10. Nice hit delivered by Tavius Gordon.
Yeah, definitely nice hit. Hit him right at the perfect time. Gordon coming over from Fort Worth as a reinforcement player.
Gordon is actually the smallest player on the San Jose defense at 6 foot, only 197 pounds. Quinn to the end zone.
Nice.
No, he was just short, but look there, fighting his way in is Devin Lloyd with a great determination to get across the goal line. And Pittsburgh showing signs of life. They're not done yet.
I mean, what a great pass.
Yeah, that was right on the money.
Let's see if we have a challenge flag. I think he got it though.
Yeah, I think they're gonna say that he did get that football across the goal line, and with the extra point here, which is good, Pittsburgh now has 17 points on the evening. Still a 2-score game, however, with a defensive stand, who knows what might happen. We still got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. I mean, they just showed you how fast they can score. Both these teams can score really fast if they have to.
Minute 25 remaining in this 3rd quarter of action. Looking to make a good return here is Murphy. He gets out to the 34. Excellent average field position this entire night for both of these teams.
Yeah, definitely. I wish I could get that kind of field position.
I can't think of many times that they've started at less than, and there's a good example of Murphy, average return almost 30 yards. So most of the time that both these teams have started, it's been around the 30-yard line. First to 10 coming up for San Jose. Keep it on the ground. And a good stop, indeed, by this Pittsburgh defense. 4-yard gain.
Pittsburgh needs to force a turnover somehow or put more pressure on the quarterback.
It's one thing that we have not seen much of is pressure on Covert. Been very comfortable back there in the backfield. A handoff to Bismarck, turning sideways. They're going to say he's just a yard short of the first down.
Good play by Al Ingram, the third, coming from his strong safety spot, making a big hit and stopping the first down conversion.
Yeah, looks like a pretty generous spot there on that one. Nevertheless, it's 3rd and 1 for San Jose. Pittsburgh wanting to get off the field. Not going to happen because Sam Harrison runs left side and picks up the first down. As we're down to about our final snap of this third quarter.
And when I saw the 3 down lineman, I ran it up the gut, but it's decided to run to the outside, but it worked for him.
Ball again right on the midfield stripe. Under 10 seconds to play. King Alexander. They will snap it at 2 seconds. Pass complete to Alexander, who was in motion. He gets the first down. And that'll be an appropriate way to end this third quarter.
And once again, King Alexander was all by himself in the middle of the field. No defenders around him. You can't leave somebody that wide open.
Oh, and a good job. A nice little shimmy and shake there. Throws the man defending him off. That was Chad Wolf, who he faked out of his shoes. That brings us to the end of the third quarter, folks. One more quarter to play. San Jose leading 31-17. SFLm action on YouTube continues after this. Welcome you back on this Halloween Eve. If you're in the chat tonight, let us know. Are you dressing up tomorrow? And if so, what are you going to be?
Got my broom ready, Cameron.
Ah, Alexander going in motion for San Jose. Handoff, running left side. Harrison.
Ooh, nice block.
Nice little block, and then turning sideways to get through. That's a 1st and 10. San Jose. Oh, what a block.
77 with a huge block.
Well, he knew his assignment, didn't he? Talking about Halloween, my wife and I, we're going as Marge and Homer Simpson tomorrow.
I want pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. Check social media for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Covert to throw, complete. He's had time all day. He finds the big bear, Ezekiel Bear, 6'3", 205 pounds, and a first down.
He's also a returning SFL Mickey who found himself wide open. I mean, look at this. There's nobody even close to him.
Yeah, they're playing way too soft along the sidelines there, and that's where some of San Jose's best plays of the night have actually came from.
Great patience there by Covert. You're waiting for his receivers to get open.
Indeed. And Covert certainly had the time to be patient, too. This offensive line doing a remarkable job today.
Pancake that lineman.
Yep, just pinballing off defenders. Will not be denied. And a 6-yard gain. It felt like he ran 20 yards to get 6.
I think it's due to the lack of pressure by the Pittsburgh offense. I haven't seen pressure on Covert all night long.
No, that's been one thing that has been lacking there on the defensive side. Bismarck, takes a shot that time though. Al Ingram takes out a little frustration.
And they come with a, with a really good stand here and force a field goal.
Yeah, that would be big. And for San Jose, you know the option here. Obviously, you want to score the touchdown, but you're happy to run some more time off the clock, too, in the process.
It's going to be a run.
3rd and 2. It is a run, and it is stopped. Jeff Spicoli, we've called his name a time or two tonight. He gets the big stop on 3rd down. San Jose will have to attempt a field goal here.
Yeah, great stop by Pittsburgh. You know, the don't break.
20-yard attempt here. The snap and the hold looks good, and this kick is right down the middle. 3 more points added after a 10-play, 62-yard drive. San Jose now leading. Get that score in just a moment to make sure I seen that correctly. Yeah, 34-17. Make sure my eyes were not deceiving. That has happened maybe only once or so.
I'm actually wearing my glasses tonight.
Yeah, listen, I've got mine on. I'm telling you, these eyes, they might be tired, but they're still kicking. 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line for Pittsburgh as they come out here to try to get some points. And this would be big for them. Like I said, a long way to go and really a short time to get there. Not to quote the movie Smokey and the Bandit, but that if they could get a touchdown, 10 points is all it is.
You're showing your age, Cameron Duty.
Oh yeah, 35's coming in strong. Quinn to throw. The pass is complete to Devin Lloyd for the 1st down. But, you know, really, if they can get a touchdown here, it's just a 10-point game, and things change. The complexion would change.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Pittsburgh, you know, they can't give up here. They got to just keep pushing down the field, score quickly, get back on defense, you know, get a 3 and out, and you're right back in here.
Quinn again to throw. Pressure coming from behind, but a good one-handed reception by Davis. Those 2 gentlemen, Lloyd and Davis, have been at it all night long.
You got to show some sort of sense of urgency here if you're Pittsburgh. Heavy package here.
Yeah, 2nd and 5, and looking like they're going to run it right down the throat, and nothing doing there. As Nemchek, 175 pounds, gets bulldozed over.
Where's Blitz?
And again, we've got Nemchek in the backfield. Man in motion. That's 3rd and 3 for Pittsburgh. Big play coming up here. Throwing complete. Oh, and you know what? That's Devin Lloyd just being Devin Lloyd. That was a contested ball. He just went up, literally climbed the ladder for it.
Yeah, good job by Quinn. Just finding an open receiver, making sure you had the 1st down.
I mean, it really did seem like he just kind of made sure that Lloyd could high point that football there. So we've seen some good things out of Quinn tonight.
Ooh.
But holding on to the football has been something he has dealt with this entire evening. And again, coming around the edge and getting hit hard, this San Jose defense has been relentless. It's Wistrom.
The difference tonight is San Jose has been putting pressure on the quarterback, and Pittsburgh has not.
5:43 remaining in this football game, and Pittsburgh taking a 15 here and needs to make some ground up quickly, throwing deep. The pass is complete. They get the 1st down, and that is just a small sample size of what they've been able to do with the likes of Ryan Davis tonight. It's 5 yards back, and then, you know, they'll throw a 20-yard dart, and then it's a loss of 5 more again. It's kind of been that night. And what they've really had to fight this second half, Rochelle, to stay ahead.
And they're still in no hurry to get back to the line. I don't understand. The clock is just ticking away.
Brady Warren going in motion. We are down to about 5 minutes left in this ball game. Good run by Nemchek.
There we go. Finally,
Yeah,
some sense of urgency.
Yep. Here we go. Quinn to throw, almost intercepted.
Number 38 had their paws on that one.
Yeah, 38 was kind of sitting back there like a crouching tiger, if you will. He was ready to strike and almost come away with the interception. 3rd and 4 here, and the home crowd San Jose team. Their crowd comes to their feet.
The other game is final, Cameron.
Yeah, we'll get a score update on that in just a moment. It looked like it was a good one, folks. Quinn to throw, going to be short. You expect them, I would think,
they have to go for it here.
Or they may take the field goal, but surely you go for it on 4th and inches. We'll see. We'll get a look at the replay first. And after this play, we will give you the updates from the Nashville-Philadelphia game. That's coming up, but a big play here. 4th and inches. Quinn to throw. The drive will continue. It was exactly what they needed. Just a nice little pitch and catch. And I promise you, we will get that score update when we get a break in the action here. Quinn to the end zone. Off the intended target. Oh, that was close, too. Covered nicely by Elijah Quick, but I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
Me too.
Here we go. That score update you've been waiting for. Nashville defeats Philadelphia by a score of 19-14. That is a final score. The team standouts, the development team stands out. Let's see here. Nashville's halfback Tino Sosa, 24 carries, 125 yards. We'll pick that up in a minute. Lloyd not able to turn the corner, and it's 3rd and goal. As we said, for Nashville, Tino Sosa, 24 carries, 125 yards. For Philadelphia, their linebacker Ben Bowman, 11 tackles. Listen to that. 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss. Rookie standouts. Philadelphia's cornerback, Miranda Dumas, 8 tackles, 1 deflection, and 1 interception. And for Nashville, their strong safety, Strike Vader, I like that name, 7 tackles. Quinn to the end zone. Touchdown. Boy, they had to fight for it. Davis gets the TD, and that was a hard-fought drive by the Pittsburgh Riverhogs.
Yes, very good drive by the Riverhogs. Gutsy, going for it on 4th down and getting the 1st down conversion, and then finding the end zone finally.
I'm telling you, that was one of those, as we said, I mean, this drive had everything. It had, they had the big sack. They were 5-yard loss. They come right back, throw a strike downfield. They get the 1st down. This is a Pittsburgh team that certainly a couple things tonight hasn't went their way, as the extra point is good, and it makes it a 10-point game. But they have not quit fighting.
No, and I think, the points on turnovers has really just, handicapped them here tonight. Now we have that dreaded onside kick.
That has been the big difference, indeed, the turnovers. And the onside kick picked up, no contest. San Jose gets the football with good field position at the Pittsburgh 35. Gordon able to pick that one up with ease.
That one wasn't even bobbled.
No, not at all. And he was really close. Actually, if the window hadn't closed, he could have been taking that one back to the house.
Yes. Which would just would have been devastating.
So San Jose now, their objective, put some more points on the board, but most importantly, chew the clock out. That's right.
And protect the ball.
Yeah. Can't stress that enough.
We see some very heavy sets here from San Jose.
Keep it on the ground. Gain of 1. But you're right. And to their point, they have not turned the football over today. It's been a very clean game by San Jose, looking like a totally different team than what we've seen in June.
Now, I don't think they're in field goal range here. So if they can hold them, keep them making forward progress, I think they'll be forced to punt.
For Pittsburgh right now, every yard matters, because if you can get the stop, keep them out of field goal range, a 10-point game, and you would have some time left to work with.
Good job.
Yeah, Bismarck Wright just bottled up, nowhere to go. A big 3rd and 7 coming up here quickly for San Jose.
This is huge for Pittsburgh here. They got to come up with a stop right here. Now, Andrew Parker is a returning kicker, so they may go for the field goal, but I'm still thinking they're out of range.
Yeah, Parker, indeed. As you said, returning, we'll see if they can get some Much needed yardage here for that field goal attempt. Play clock down to 5. San Jose, an important 3rd and 7 here. And they get exactly what they needed. Sam Harrison, they've asked him all night to carry that rock on 3rd down, and he has did a great job with it.
What a great, impressive run.
And that'll just about do it for Pittsburgh. That was probably the best chance that they would have, barring a turnover or some sort of a miracle at this point, to make a comeback. If they'd been able to get them off the field there, they could have had a chance at it, I feel like.
I'll have to snap a little bit, see if they do.
They could choose to bring it down to the 2-minute warning. They show motion in the backfield. And they will. Snap it to Bismarck Wright, and he is met head on by Jeff Spicoli. 2 minutes remaining. 10-point game, San Jose leading. Camera duty here with Rochelle Colston. We want to remind you guys, SFLm Season 9 continues next Friday, November the 8th, with new commissioner Alexander West in the studio, headlined by a rematch of the top 2 teams from last season, the Lexington Miners and Nashville Tempo at 6:45 Eastern, plus Bossier City and Pittsburgh, San Jose and Chicago, Philadelphia and Albuquerque. Harrison will not go down. Another 1st and goal as Pittsburgh will now start to take some timeouts.
If you're San Jose, I would not put the ball in the air. I don't care what happens at this point.
Exactly right. Just carry that football and head home. That's the next objective for San Jose, a victory coming here. Harrison with the carry. And I'll tell you, how big is this? And you know better than anybody, Rochelle. You've been in the locker room meetings. You're starting off, 1-5 on the season, but now you come out here the opening day of the second half of the season and you get a big win. And what does that do for a team's morale?
Oh, it's a great morale booster. I mean, you had a pretty rough first half of the season. You can come out and you can improve your record. It's like starting over with new players, different playbooks.
Wiping the slate clean, if you will. Bismarck. Oh, man. Still taking some shots, too. That's going to be...
I'm going to start calling him the wrecking ball.
Yeah, it looks that way. This guy is a physical back. 1:42 remaining in this ball game.
He's kind of, on the small size for a fullback. He only weighs 225 pounds, but...
He's tough. And another touchdown on the evening for Bismarck Wright.
Wow.
Padding the stats and the scoreboard. Coffin nails for this game. San Jose take that win.
Definitely, I mean, this game's all but over. Let's see if, what Pittsburgh can do on offense one more time.
And credit to San Jose. I mean, after about the first quarter, they were in the driver's seat. They were able to capitalize on the interception and then the bobbled punt return that they were able to recover. And they made point off of those turnovers, as the extra point is good by Andrew Parker. And that is the difference in this game, because after that, San Jose has not let their foot off the gas.
And turnovers can just kill you. Especially when the other team scores.
And I feel like this game is a perfect indicator of that, because the two squads have played really good tonight. Those are the only two things that really I feel like has separated them at times, is the 2 turnovers that's made a difference in the points tonight.
Oh, definitely.
And you see the kind of day Davis has had, and that's just in returning to football. He has had some good stats tonight as well. A lot of young players looked fantastic on their first outing here of this week 7 of the SFLm. And as we said, November the 8th coming up, more games to look forward to.
And when you have a turnover, it's kind of like a momentum shifter. Like all the momentum goes to the other team that got the turnover, especially if they score on it.
Yeah, it takes the wind out of the sails, if you will.
Definitely.
Gain of 2 is runs out of bounds, stopping the clock with 1:32 left. And as I said, November the 8th is the next time you'll be able to catch the SFLm. That's on a Friday. But let's also remind you that the 23rd edition of the SFL playoffs continue next Monday and Tuesday. Notice I said Monday and Tuesday, with a pair of doubleheaders at 8:15 and 10 p.m. Eastern, kicking off Monday night with Baltimore and Minnesota.
Ooh.
Catch all the action here on the SFL YouTube all postseason long. I know you and I are very excited about that. It's been an exciting SFL season thus far, and we're getting down to the good stuff, if you will.
Yep. Playoffs are always exciting. They're always funny. You never know what's going to happen.
3rd and 8 now coming up for Pittsburgh, wanting to extend this drive, get some more points on the board. Get some more reps and experience.
Oh, no.
An interception. We've talked about the turnovers and how costly they were tonight, and that's just an exclamation point on the game.
Yeah, number 27 just sat there in his little zone coverage. Didn't really move that much.
And didn't need to. Pretty much was thrown right at him. And now you're going to see the clock game.
Well, Pittsburgh has their timeouts. We're in victory formation.
And a sweet victory indeed for the San Jose Flight. A hard-fought game by Pittsburgh, though. Like we said, they never laid down. They kept fighting, kept trying to dig. San Jose just proved a little too strong on this evening, this Halloween Eve. As we said, happy Halloween to all of you who are out there watching and celebrating. For those of you who are not, well, it's Thursday, getting close to the end of the work week, so that's always something to celebrate as well.
Exactly.
But how fun it is to be back in the SFLm studios here and enjoying these great young teams and these great young players. And I've had a blast tonight. I always enjoy anytime getting to call a football game. SFLm is a lot of fun, and it's very own way, as we said, these bright stars that are up and coming. And I think I speak for both of us, Rochelle, that these two teams have a lot of players with a lot of potential.
We get to learn new names, see new faces, see new people in the chat.
And thanks exactly to each and every one of you who have hit that like button, and those of you who have commented. We thank you all very much, and appreciate you spending a part of your Wednesday evening with us, as this right here going to be the final snap of the day. For San Jose, it's all treats and no tricks as they win 41-24 to move to 2-5 on the season. Rochelle, your final thoughts, my friend.
Well, San Jose came out here with a complete package. Their passing game was on point. Bismarck Wright was outstanding, so was Sam Harrison. The receivers, were catching the ball. Isaac Cooper played a clean game, and Pittsburgh hung in there. And if it wasn't for the turnover, I think it would have been a much closer game.
Turnovers, the major difference in this one. And at the end, San Jose does prevail. Pittsburgh comes up short. As you said, a good, hard-fought battle. Folks, we thank you for watching tonight. Again, we extend Halloween wishes to each and every one of you. Cameron Irvine, of course, with us at SFL headquarters. And for my partner, Rochelle Colston, my name is Cameron Duty. Take care of yourselves, folks. We'll see you soon, and we can't wait for another night of SFLm action on YouTube.